but he's like waving at me, and I'm like, this guy doesn't know that I'm about to poop my pants. If only he knew. I so badly wanted to roll down my window and be like, I'm about to poop!
Now I am. Okay. She's gonna steal the show.
Kick her out.
Today. Oh my god. You kick her out. She's your dog.
Liz,
Be gone
her
with yourself.
floppy ears are so cute.
She does the most disgusting things though, right in the microphone.
She's really gross.
That's pretty gnarly.
It's like she knows.
Yeah.
Hey.
There you go. Okay, very good. Okay. Hello.
Shalom.
No, shalom. Welcome back to my aunt's attic.
Welcome back.
It's a blanky day.
It's a blanky day. It's
It is
freezing
a blanky
here.
week. Month, actually.
Okay.
I'm a sad sack of potatoes.
Yeah.
I'm at my wit's end. I'm in the middle of a prolonged mental breakdown. As is my entire freaking family.
Okay.
So I'm just kind of done. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning and I'm done. How you doing?
Same.
You need to tell that story about the last day that you hung out with your friends again.
This is so random right now
I love it.
for me to tell it right now.
Just do it.
So, it's been like 2 weeks now. My friend left for college, and it was very sad for everybody. And I didn't realize this. Now that he's gone, I realize that he's the glue of our friendship.
Oh no.
And nobody's been hanging out since he left. Anyway, it was his last day with us, and we'd spent the whole day hanging out. Like, we got breakfast first thing in the morning. The night before, we hung out late. The morning of, we get breakfast. We hang out all day. And then we come here, we play games. Last hoorah. And everybody's very sad. And so, he has to drive home two of our friends, and I'm like, oh, I'll come for the ride. So, we're driving, and he's just bumping. He's just in the best mood. I don't know why. That's just who he is. He's always in a good mood. So he's playing music, he's fist pumping, he's driving, he's dancing, and we just kind of hear like, and our one friend is looking out the window and just sobbing. I felt so bad.
It's so cute.
So he's not like even trying to play it off laughing. Like, he just looks over and he's just crying. He is just crying. And the friend who's leaving, the friend who's driving goes over the loud music that he's playing.
As he's dancing.
Yeah. He goes, hey, can you stop crying so loud? You're kind of killing the mood.
Oh my god.
And like, he didn't even laugh at that. Like, I thought that was funny, but he was just crying. I felt so bad.
That's so cute.
It was really sweet. But also, boys are so weird because, like, he's saying goodbye to him and they dab each other up. I'm like, hug him! Like, hug your friend! Please, that's so weird. Why wouldn't you? They're like, bye, see you later. And I'm just like, what?
Come again?
I don't get boys.
I don't get it. They're trying to be all tough and stuff. It's like, no, please emote. Please emote. I think it's so precious.
Yeah. Can you stop crying so loud?
Oh my gosh, it's so funny the second time around. I love it. That's so cute.
It was really funny.
So we didn't get to talk about the fair. We went to the fair.
No, I know. I can't believe it was that long ago already.
I know. I had bomb diggity time. Sorry about the funeral you had to go to.
Whatever.
What? That's why we didn't record last week, but like, are you okay?
Yes.
Oh. Yes.
Well, it's my cousin's grandma.
Not Your grandma.
Not my grandma. My cousin's grandma.
Okay. How does that work?
My cousin.
Yeah.
My cousin Ma. I don't know. I mean, it was like a bummer, but I've only met her. Actually, no, I know her, but it's whatever. It's okay.
Well, I'm still sorry for you and your family.
I will say that after the... So we went to the funeral. I hate funerals. Didn't know what to wear, and it was 80 degrees, and you have to wear black, because I feel like you have to. And so I wore like a black skirt and a black sweater.
Oh.
It was so hot. I hate funerals. Instead of going to the burial, we went, like my family, my immediate family, visited my grandma because she lives just like down the street. And it was in Herkimer, so obviously we don't see her a lot, so we just went and visited my grandma.
It's like, we just lost one, so we better visit the other.
My grandma's 96.
Oh, dang.
It's crazy. So we visited her, and then after the burial happened, there was like a lunch at this Mexican place in Herkimer. Hey, Herkimer, don't have a Mexican restaurant because it was so bad.
Oh, no.
It was really bad, and I didn't even really get anything to eat. Everybody was kind of like, this is bad, and there was a hair in my food and in my water.
Oh, how does that... what?
Two. Didn't notice the one in my water until after I'd already drank a lot of it because it was sitting at the bottom of my cup.
Oh, my God.
And it was bad, and it was really hot out, and I hated that.
That sucks on every level. Sorry about that.
It's okay. It's been a busy couple weeks because I started school Monday, had the funeral Tuesday, had school Wednesday. Thursday, I moved my sister into school.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had school on Friday, and then I had work on Saturday. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering if I'm working today, guess who got scheduled for Monday again?
Okay, no.
Do you want to hear the reasoning?
No.
Because I don't know if you guys know, but yesterday was Labor Day. The day that nobody's supposed to be open. Guess who was open? Guess who was scheduled?
What?
And guess who also had to work an 8-hour?
What?
Because we were only open until 4. So I had like I took the full-time girls shift. She had the day off. I did not.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
Did you have any customers?
Yeah.
Really? Oh my gosh.
The morning was slow, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be slow. Like, let's hang. Like, what card games are we playing? Like, because whenever it's slow, we're hanging out. Well, it picked up.
Oh jeez.
And people were banging on the door at 4 p.m. when we closed, and people were very angry, and loved it. Anyway, I looked at the schedule a few days before, and I see that I'm scheduled for Monday. I didn't realize it was the holiday. I just saw Mary Grace Monday. And I'm like, what the heck? So I'm like, someone tell our manager that I don't work Mondays. And his response was, there's no school on Monday.
Wow.
That's so mean.
Wow.
Isn't that so mean?
I could never work as an employee anywhere ever.
I feel like that's so mean.
I can't. I cannot handle people. I can't.
There's no school on Mondays.
Wow.
Thank God I didn't have anything planned.
Wow. That's not okay.
It was awful. It was
That's
such a long day.
Rude.
Yeah. Yeah, people, yeah.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
It's alright.
That's rude.
It is rude, isn't it?
Yeah. What else is rude is a drunk driver killed Johnny and Matthew Gaudreau.
Who?
Johnny Hockey. Was a hockey player for, well, he's been on the Columbus Blue Jackets the past couple of years, but he was originally Calgary Flames. But yeah, he was 31 years old.
Oh my God.
Him and his brother Matthew, who's 29, they were out riding bikes the day before their sister's wedding, and a drunk driver hit and killed them. Matthew has got a baby on the way. They're both married, both have kids.
Oh man.
and I'm just sad. I'm just sad. I know I didn't know them, but like I'm devastated.
That's heartbreaking.
It could not be more tragic, and I'm just like, I found out the morning after I also finished. This is really stupid. I know this is really stupid, but I found out they died the morning after I finished Kingdom of Ash, which, if anybody's ever read that, you know that it puts you in this like really disassociative state. So I was like mind-bogglingly numb.
Yeah.
To find that I was like, I'm done with everything. I don't want to. I don't. No.
Mm-hmm.
I just no. And so I'm like really sad. It's just everything. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm really sad, and everything just keeps piling up. And I went to this fair 3 times because we had such a good time, and I'm just like, I had fun.
We have to talk about that.
Let's just keep trying to pile fun on top of all the misery, and
God.
maybe we can mask it. And it's not.
I think
working.
I went 5 times.
Did you?
I think so.
I love that. I would have probably gone more had my schedule allowed it. I had so much fun.
I went alone on Sunday.
What?
I thought I was going to have a great time, but it is not fun to go alone.
No, why didn't... Oh, I didn't... Okay.
No, I was literally there for 3 hours.
What time?
Noon to 3.
I think we went right after that.
Mm-hmm.
We were there for all those shenanigans.
Yes. Well, are we talking about the same shenanigans? Can you stop panting? It's really annoying.
Sorry, I'll stop.
Are we talking about the same shenanigans
I think.
that happened around like 10 p.m.?
9:30, yeah. No, 8:30.
Really?
It happened at 8:30. Yeah, me and Natalie were in the eatery around 8:30. All of a sudden, people came storming in, just absolutely sprinting in. I thought maybe it had started raining again because it had been on and off.
Mm-hmm.
I thought maybe it was just like a downpour and people were sprinting in. But then I saw that they were like full out sprinting like all the way through the eatery,
Mm-hmm.
and they were panicked. I was like, oh no, something's going on.
But apparently nothing actually went on.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't hear any gunshots or anything. And it apparently happened like right out. Well, there was apparently 2 happenings. One near the eatery and one at the other side where the concert was going on. That was
Okay.
where the 2 different calls that happened at 3 minutes apart from 2 different ends of the fairgrounds. But yeah, I heard no gunshots or anything.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, but it was really stupid. But yeah, everyone came storming in, and me and Natalie are sitting. I was like, I'm just gonna sit here and continue eating my strawberries until someone tells me
With
what's
chocolate?
going on. With chocolate and cheesecake.
Was that good?
So good.
My sister said
So
it was
good.
good, but it wasn't anything like different. Like she said it was just like Hershey chocolate on a strawberry.
Did she get like the classic one from Chocolate
so.
Tops?
Yeah.
So yeah, I got the cheesecake one. The cheesecake was bussin'. So I was really happy. But yeah, everyone came storming in. Everyone's freaking out, and I was like, I'm just gonna sit here. And then a bunch of
Yeah.
troopers
My
came
mom
in.
was chilling too. She was like,
Yeah.
what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was stupid. But yeah, we had a good time then. Ate
Wait,
lots of
how
food
long
then.
did you sit in traffic on Sunday?
I didn't.
What?
I know. We parked in the orange lot. We got out lickety split.
As I was leaving, there was like a mile-long line to that exit to get to the fair. It was long.
Oh, going to the fair?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, we probably sat there for maybe 15 minutes. The thing that kills me, though, is because you can't see that far down, you don't know exactly what's going on. So you just get in this line of traffic when, in fact, you could have been using the 2 lanes the whole time. You could have been at the front. And I'm like, note to self, next time you see a herd of cattle, don't follow it. Scoot up there.
Yeah.
It was so stupid. That's why zipper merges are incredible, even though people still don't know how to function with them. But I didn't get my prints. I didn't get to go to the Indian Village again to get the hummingbird prints, so I'll have to do that next year. But yeah, had a real good time all 3 times.
Let's talk about the time we went.
Yeah.
Did I, not me, but did that, like, because I know you had some not great experiences at the fair before. Did that change it at all for you? Or was that a good experience in comparison?
Well, I used to love the fair when I was a kid, the Belmont County Fair, where I used to live. Always loved the fair. Always had a good time. And And so, like, I know just in general that I do enjoy the fair, but just being up here, the things that we would do, it just wasn't satisfactory. I was like, I know we're missing things, and I can't drag this entire group of girls with me where I want to go because they don't want to. So it was just like frustrating because I was like, I know I'm not getting the full potential out of this. So going with you, it met my expectation of what a fair is.
Did you get to see more what you wanted to see?
Yes. We got to do the shows. We got to see some piggies race, which that was a little underwhelming because it was only one little loop. I was kind of hoping for like an obstacle course kind of thing.
It's kind of funny how underwhelming it is.
It was so underwhelming. But we didn't get to see the Iroquois social dancing.
No.
So that me and Natalie saw that the second day. That was awesome. I loved that. Then we went this past Sunday, and we got to see some German dances. We didn't get to see the horse show. That wasn't happening, but we did get to see some.
Yeah, what the heck?
I know. I don't know.
Every time I looked at that Coliseum since, I was just like,
Screw you.
what's wrong with you? Get it
failed.
together.
You failed.
Seriously, though.
But we saw some chickens, and we saw some rabbits, and we saw some
And we
cows.
made some butter.
We made some butter.
That was the highlight of my life. I can't stop thinking about it.
We listened to some fiddlers.
Oh, true.
What else did we do?
I
got some corn.
I was gonna say the corn.
And by corn, I mean a keychain made in the Indian village. It's corn cob with leather, and it's awesome. It's great.
Someone came into Ace yesterday with one that was very similar, and I was like, ooh. And it was like this beautiful, like, sunset. Like, it was like yellow, orange, red. It was such a good gradient of beads. And I wanted to scratch it.
Yep. I love that. People who are buying the actual, like, the edible corn cobs with all, like, I saw them everywhere. There's some kind of coating.
Oh, like the elote.
I have no idea. What?
Have you tried that?
No. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, people are brave. I would not eat a corn cob at the fair. That's going to get all gunked up in my teeth.
Oh.
I would not eat that at the fair. I
better
did get to
teeth.
eat my chicken and waffles sandwich.
Nice.
That was delicious.
What did you think of the fried cheesecake?
Fried cheesecake was bomb.
It was so good. I got it a second time after that.
Nice. The
Delish.
rice bowl that you introduced me to, me and
Was that
Natalie
good?
split that. Again, that was good. We got a bloomin' onion at one point. We got some Dippin' Dots. We got so much, it was ridiculous.
I didn't get this one when I was with you, but there's a stand that has like Dole Whip, but it's so much better than Dole Whip. And it's like pineapple, and the first time I got pineapple and coconut, and then 2 days ago I got just pineapple. So good.
Get this. Oh my god, it was so annoying. So Sunday, I'm waiting in line because me and Natalie got these lemonades that were really good the last time. So the second time around, we were like, let's get lemonade again. She was waiting in line to get us the chocolate taps. I was like, wow, it was a real long line. So I was like, I'll go grab us lemonade while you wait here. We can double whammy it. I go out. There were 2 people in front of me in the lemonade line. And I was like, okay, no problem. I'll be back in plenty time. Wrong.
Why?
The 2 people in front of me were both paying with card, and something was going on with their system that it just not working. And I waited and I waited. The first person finally, it went through. I mean, it took forever, but it finally went through. And then the second people were trying to do it, whole same process. It was going to go. I was like, I have been here for 15 minutes for 2 people in front of me getting a lemonade that takes a grand total of 30 seconds to do. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. And the biggest problem, I'm like, I'm a pretty patient person unless there are outside factors that are making it difficult to wait. And there was a speaker at full freaking volume right in my face. I'm talking like I could feel the vibrations in my eardrums. It was horrendous. And I was like, I have got to get out of here. I want this lemonade. It was so good. I want that. So the people in front of me, I was like, can I just pay cash and you guys move on?
You said that.
Yeah. And they were just like, well, no. Well, what did I say? I was like, can I pay and so we could just move on? And they were like, well, no, the system's not working. I'm like, I know, I'm paying in cash. I'll pay cash. Just leave. So I paid for the drink. I got them out of there and I moved on. I was like, oh my god, I couldn't do it anymore.
Problem solving.
Oh, it was awful. They need to fix their face or something because it was not a good time. But the lemonade was real good. Didn't get to finish it though. I was so full and it was like a tub of lemonade. It was huge. I watched them pour like a gallon of sugar into it. I'm like, oh dear. Okay.
It's so good though.
It's so good. But then that on top of the chocolate taps that we were having, it was a lot of sugar, and I was
Yeah.
packed to the max, man. I couldn't do it anymore.
I did get a chocolate milk from the tap.
Yep.
Very
I
good.
got a strawberry milk. They had strawberry.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I'm too afraid to try that.
It's so good.
I think it'd be too close to regular milk for me.
No.
I got
was
2
delicious.
baked potatoes, not on the same day. But so my mom obviously works in a truck, and the people working in her truck all wanted baked potatoes on Sunday, so they're like, can you grab us baked potatoes? I'm like, is that like 5 baked potatoes total? Mom's like, yeah, just ask for a box or something. Well, yeah, they had boxes. So I get 5 baked potatoes, and I'm carrying them in this box, and everybody is like looking at me as I'm walking around the fair. They're like, "Oh, that looks good. Oh, baked potatoes. Oh, da da da." And it was this just huge box, and of course she loaded them up. So one baked potato was like this big. I brought 5 of them in there. I felt honestly like a star. It was so fun
That's fantastic.
to just like waddle around with baked
I have
potatoes.
yet to get a baked potato.
They're so good.
I think we should probably.
It's worth it.
I think we should
It's
probably.
$1 if you just get sour cream and butter, and if you anything else is 50 cents, I think.
Well, no, you gotta load it up. If you're gonna bother with it,
Well,
you
I
gotta load
just
it up.
do the dairy special. I just get butter, sour cream, and cheese, and I put a lot of salt on it.
Yeah,
And that's it.
dude, Morton's salt. Oh my god, it's so good. What?
What a weird thing. I have to stop eating dairy.
Why?
I have to stop.
Why?
It's making me gassy.
Yeah, own it.
Really bad.
Just own it.
But I can tell it's the dairy because my burps taste like whatever dairy I
That was unnecessary. I didn't even know. That's gross.
eat. It is
my
gross.
God.
It is gross. It feels like it's curdling in me.
Okay.
It is bad. It is gross.
That's cute.
Oh, you want to know another gross thing? Psoriasis. It's back.
It's back, baby.
It's back and better than ever. And it's
Cool.
actually not bad yet, but it will be.
I'm so happy for you.
I'm so happy.
Yay!
Well, because I was on a liquid. I was gonna say cream. It's not. It's a bottle of liquid that I pour on the back of my head. And they were like, do it for 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. Well, now I'm 2 weeks off and it's back, so love that.
I'm so happy.
Bless you.
I'm so happy for you. That's just fantastic.
Speaking of- I was gonna say, speaking of poop, we weren't.
We weren't. You were
Poop
thinking
butts.
it. You were thinking it. Poop on the brain.
Yesterday,
Shit for brains.
yesterday, Eric and I went out for sushi, which was good.
I give you the bad poops.
I think it was just a shift change situation. There was already poop in me, and then I had a full stomach of sushi, so someone had to move over. And then we went out for ice cream, and we're like at this light, you know. And I'm like, I'm gonna poop in 12 seconds. Of course, in that moment, a car pulls up next to me at the light, and it's some guy, and he's like waving and like making eyes, and I'm like,
While you're with your boyfriend?
I don't know if you could see him, he was on the other side.
Yeah.
But he's like waving at me, and I'm like, this guy doesn't know that I'm about to poop my pants. If only he knew. I so badly wanted to roll down my window and be like, I'm about to poop!
Oh my god, can you imagine?
He waved at me like 3 times. The first time I was like, I covered my mouth, I was like, don't wave at me! Through the window. The second time I was like, he doesn't even know I have to poop. Third time I go, chill! And I was like, can you imagine if he knew?
Your eyebrows look fierce. They look so good.
That, I'm uncomfortable.
Well, okay. They look really good. I noticed that. I'm just saying. All right.
I
moving on.
hate them.
You look like crap.
Thank
you. So that's fun. You absolutely should have. You absolutely should have.
Rolled
I
down my
gotta
window.
poop.
Because he would have been like, oh shoot, I'm about to get her number. And I'm just like, hey, I'm about to put my pants.
Oh my god.
I really started to panic. Don't you hate that poop panic, though?
Dude, you're talking to the queen. Oh my god. You talking to the
I hate that
motherfucking queen.
feeling. I hate that feeling. Oh my god. I've never pooped myself, but it's as if I have because I'm so afraid of it.
You should have seen me before I managed to change enough where I'm not on the verge of pooping myself like all the time. You should have seen me sometimes at work.
Oh my god.
And everyone always says, like, why didn't you just, like, stop and
Just
take a
stop?
break? No, just, like, take a break from the massage and go to... Because it's, like, my anxiety won't let me do that.
I get it.
This person is paying for a full body massage. Like, no, I can't stop in the middle of it. Like, not happening. And so, I'm talking sweating. You got the feet crossed.
I do that
You've
with
got,
pee.
like, the... Oh, my
I do
God.
it with pee. I think your poop is my pee. Uh-oh, that's the title.
I'm done! Oh my god.
Oh god. Okay.
And that's a wrap.
We have to move on. We have to get out of here.
Yeah. Oh
Did you
my
look at the
God.
butter sculpture? I don't even care about it.
I don't care. It was fine.
I don't think I understood it. Well, the use of color I feel like shouldn't be allowed.
You really did switch. Oh my god.
I had to get out. I had to get out.
Yeah, they had blue butter.
I don't think that should be allowed.
It was a little uncomfy.
Yeah. It's butter. You're
Yeah.
limited to your elements.
Yeah.
Oh, we saw like
yeah.
the art in the basement of that building, which I hated that they put in the basement because the lights were dim and you couldn't see anything. But
Yeah.
whatever.
Trying to
They
show off
normally put it
photography
in
in
the
a dark
upstairs of that building.
room. Yeah.
That
That
building.
one quilt with the farm animals, I really liked it. I really liked it. Yeah, a lot of good photography. What else did we see?
We saw some snails on our way out.
We did! That was super
We got
exciting.
we got matching palm
yeah,
pals.
we got bunny rabbits.
Which I customized the heck out of mine because I snipped the ears so that they were detached.
Oh, you gotta let me see that so I can...
And I added like a loop, like a keychain loop on the back.
Where is it at?
Upstairs.
I'm gonna have to see it.
Okay.
Because I wanna cut mine's ears. Oh, gotta redo my nails. Ooh.
It's cute. It's fine. It's not super different. I honestly thought about attaching them, but like lower.
The ears?
Yeah, because they were attached like here, and so it was like, maybe like, I don't know yet though. But they're fine.
But I like the floppy ears. Did it mess it up? Did you have to sew anything?
No, I
or is
didn't.
It just a snip?
Yeah.
I'll have to do that.
If you like it. You might not.
What else? Are we that boring? Oh, this is so boring, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. On the way here, so they were painting lines. So there was a paint truck, but it was here. My driveway's here. The trail truck, what do you call it? The following truck that warns people what's going on.
Yeah.
Like a mile down the road, right? So they were so far apart that I didn't even realize they were together. So I pull out, and now all of a sudden I'm in the middle of this painting process.
I've done that before.
I catch up to the truck in front of me. The guy stops on the middle of the road, opens his door, and starts pointing me to go around him on the right side, on the curb or on the shoulder. So I do that, but there's the actual paint truck. So there are like two follow trucks, and I got in between two follow trucks or something, and then the paint truck. So then now all of a sudden I'm actually behind the paint truck, and I'm waiting, and the shoulder has all these like trees and everything, and I'm like, the shoulder has become very narrow. I don't want to go around them, but the guy in the truck is like waving me forward. I'm like, well, now I'm gonna get squished, but like whatever. So I went around the truck again, and I was like, not a big deal, whatever. But then I get down here, and there's a UPS truck, and I'm curving my way. I'm on 173, and I'm curving my way through all these bendies, and I come around the bend. The UPS truck that I had been following was enough ahead of me that I came around. I didn't see him. He like disappeared behind the bend. I come up around it, and he's taken a wide left to be able to then back up into a driveway on the left side. So he whipped across both lanes to then back up. And I came around the bend, and I just slammed on my brakes. And as he's backing up, you know, and now I'm stopped in the middle of the road. He's backing up, and I just see he's got a thumb up. I was like, okay, cool. At least I didn't slam into him or anything. Oh my gosh. And then I'm winding my way through it, and there are so many dead animals on the road.
Yeah.
I hit a chipmunk.
You hit one.
Yeah, he's deader than dead. Oh, he's obliterated.
All right.
Talk about, like, full both tires. I felt boom. And I'm like,
that's so...
I tried to veer, and then he ran into my veering lane. I'm like, gosh darn it.
That's so uncomfortable.
I love chipmunks, too. They're so cute. Yeah, he did. I'm fried, man. I'm like, my last straw has been just done and dusted multiple times.
We have a lot of animals roaming Ace Hardware.
Yeah.
Chipmunks, they live like in the birdseed, like bags of birdseed. They will just live inside one.
Ew.
We had a squirrel, I think, the other day, which is honestly really concerning, and a lot of mice.
Mm.
And there's this one blind mouse, which is, I think we should name him 3, but nobody thinks that's funny. They named him the name of our manager. I'm like, we already have one. 3. Name him 3. He's a blind mouse. Name him 3. 3 blind mice. Duh. It's a whole... Nobody gets it.
No, I
Everybody's
get it.
stupid.
I get it.
Anyway.
You're good.
He keeps coming back. I don't know if that's because he is just going in a circle because he can't see. But he's actually really cute, and I took like some pictures of him that were just adorable. His little like hands. They have like little human hands.
There was a
So
baby
funny.
mouse, like a fresh out the womb baby mouse in the
That's right.
garage.
They're like pink, right?
They are pink and wiggly, and the mom just like leaves it someplace that they think it's safe, I guess, and ran off. And I'm like, this is in my garage, and it's right where, because I was trying to have a garage sale at one point. I was like, this is going to get
Sell it.
squished.
Yeah.
So I used a piece of paper and I picked it up and I put it just like, it was in the garage, and I just put it on the opposite side of the wall, but outside.
Mhm.
And then like 5 minutes later, I looked and it was gone. I was like, that thing got ate by a bird.
Yeah,
I
for
was
sure.
like, oops, sorry, baby.
Ooh, a jelly bean. Gone.
Oh man, I felt really bad.
Gross.
It was so cute.
What is that? That freaky thing.
Oh my gosh. That thing.
It's Nick and Morat.
I love that song.
Have you
That
ever
went
watched, did you watch Invader Zim?
Not like I did when it was on and I had nothing else to watch.
I'm getting into it, I think.
Yeah?
I think I love it.
I had the biggest crush on Danny Fenton.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say Zim, and I
No.
was like,
No.
okay.
Danny
he's a
Phantom was
rectangle.
my Danny
Whatever.
Phantom was my absolute jam. I loved that show.
I don't think I ever watched it.
That's a good one.
But I keep seeing, like, funny clips of Gurr from Invader Zim on TikTok, and I'm like, this is actually hilarious.
Yeah.
He's so funny. I saw a squirrel. He was doing like this. That's so
Oh my
good.
gosh. Good old cartoon, man. They don't make them like they used to. Cartoon Network is gone.
Is it?
Yeah, they shut down. I was like, that's really sad. They had some of the best cartoons.
You do have to watch Disenchantment.
No.
If you want a modern cartoon that's good, then that's it.
No.
That's the only one.
The randomness of that. But when did I ever
Wait, did
say
you watch it?
No.
Oh.
But like, just from the...
It's not random, though. It's set... It's like a fairy tale land.
No, what I mean is like, what is the plot? There is no plot.
Well, it's a show, so it kind of is episode dependent.
It's like
It's
an
not like
episode
there's
by
one
episode.
conflict and then it's like when you are in
See-
high school English and it's like this part, the climax, the resolution. I forgot what the first part is. So I said this part. What is it called? Opening? Nah, whatever.
I don't know.
It's not like that. It's like there's like these and it's like, yeah, what are they? When they're like, oh, it's a novel, so it has multiple climaxes and there's multiple plot things because it's like there's seasons, so there's like one overarching thing, but also little bumps, and then it's like there's different seasons, so there's different issues. It's not like there's one plot. There's multiple. Why you seem disgusted like that isn't every single show that
I
ever
don't know.
exists?
From
There
the
isn't
descriptions
one
that we
conflict.
had when we were doing the question thing, it just doesn't sound like my cup of tea.
Okay.
Avatar: The Last Airbender is my cup of tea.
Yeah, but what's the plot of that?
Are you kidding me?
I don't know. I've only seen 2 episodes.
Oh, we can't do that. We're done, folks. I hope you enjoyed the podcast because we're done. I can't associate with her anymore.
What is it? What is the plot?
Well, it's kind of okay. I hate this because it sounds so simple when it's really not. It's one guy wants to take over the world, basically.
Okay.
But so it has 3 seasons. Each season has its own plot, like
Yes.
that. But then the overall plot, each season, though, is building up to the main plot.
Well, then maybe I don't know what the main plot of Disenchantment is yet because I haven't finished it.
And that's another thing. I was like, I don't want to start anything that's not finished because of everything's habit of being canceled. I don't want to do
Invader
it
Zim
anymore.
was canceled.
Yeah.
There's only 2 seasons, so
Please
I feel
watch
like I could watch
Avatar: The
it.
Last Airbender. That is my life. It is my life. I had a client. We were talking about different shows, and I told him, I was like, the answer to this question is going to determine whether I banish you to the Shadow Realms. Have you seen Avatar: The Last Airbender? He's like, oh yeah, absolutely. It's amazing. Me and my daughter love the movie. Come again?
Oh.
What did you just say?
Even
He's like, yeah,
I was like,
we watch the movie all the time. I'm like, no, you freaking don't, because there's no such thing as a movie. No, what? He's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, the movie? He's like, I'm like, the M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong movie. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, get off my table. I'm done with you. And I was like, have you seen the television show? And he's like, well, the series that came out, the live action. I'm like, no! The original cartoon. He's like, oh no. And I'm like, be gone. Be gone. I can't. His daughter is 8 years old. And she's watching this god-awful movie. I was like, no. Have her watch the television show and
That'd be
recognize
perfect.
how god-awful that movie is.
yeah.
Oh, I was so irritated. But no, that show is genuinely, like, not just me being ridiculous about it. It's actually the perfect show. The character, the plot, the writing of it, everything about that show is exactly what a show should be. The pacing of it, the self-awareness that it has as well, especially in the one episode, the Ember Island players. Like, it is the perfect show. In every aspect.
But how many... It's long, isn't it?
No.
No, how many, seasons are there?
There's 3 seasons, 21 episodes each. The episodes are 20... I could finish this series in 3 days. I have
It's
done it
daunting.
multiple...
It's
no,
daunting.
it's not. It's
For
so
me,
good.
it's daunting. Like
It's
I just
so
said, I feel fine to watch Invader Zim. There's only 2 seasons.
But it got canceled.
Right.
And that's irritating because this one is complete. It is complete. It is perfect. It is also so perfect because the creators of it went into such detail about genuinely finding the research of the different cultures that it uses, making sure that it talked to professionals to make sure it was respecting all the different cultures properly. Everything is represented in such a beautiful, intricate way. And I'm like, it is the perfect show. And if you watch 3 episodes a day, 1 hour of your life,
Oh God.
1 hour of your life a day, and
I
you
am
finish
watching
it so
TV
quick.
more now that I started school because I just have nothing to do in between classes.
It's on Netflix, so you have absolutely no reason not to watch this show.
I watched the first season of 13 Reasons Why. They should not have made that show. I was gonna say a second season. I think there's 4. It's really bad. It's so bad. Really bad. Not good. Very bad.
It depends on where you're coming from.
It's not good.
As somebody, in what aspect? Like acting or what?
Acting, cringe, too much romanticizing suicide. Yeah, that's how I feel.
I can see where you're coming from, but at the same time, I watched it, and as someone with depression and suicidal ideation, it was like, yeah, this is good because it highlights what people are going through, the way their mindset is for a lot of things, or how impactful, like, seemingly small problems can build up and really affect a person. I was like, so for someone with depression, it's like, yeah, that's accurate, and I wish people would recognize that. But then for people who don't have depression, they're like, what the frick? So it's like a double-edged sword. It's like,
well, when I watched it, I kind of had like a thing of like, oh, well, I haven't gone through anything like she has, and so I don't have any reason to, like, I'm not valid. You know what I mean?
uh-huh.
Because I was like, oh, she's going through it. Like, bad things keep happening to her. I'm fine. Like, you know what I mean?
There was no relativity to it.
Yeah. Well, I think that's also because it's a show, so obviously they're not going to show, like, mundane stuff that just happens in between. Like,
So it's more
they're highlighting
dramatized.
on, like, the everything bad that has happened. So.
Yeah. Well, see, that makes it hard, because, like, as someone who has gone through a lot of crap, like, it's like, okay, yeah. Now, do people get it? Like, but then people don't. And it's like, okay, that backfired. Do they? I didn't watch season 2 because I was season 1 was enough for me. I was like, I have my own trauma. I don't need to be watching someone else's either. So I don't know.
Didn't like the haircut she got either.
No, it was bad.
I hated her hair the whole time though.
Her long hair definitely suited her better. She's in another show that's like a medieval fantasy something or other, and her hair's longer than that. She.
I just didn't like her. I just thought she was annoying.
I did find it a little surprising that she was just pretty much, no offense, she was pretty average on all fronts. But people, no, she was like pretty, like nothing about her, like you said, like nothing about her stood out to me in that show, the way she was like, her characters portrayed. But everyone was like,
everybody was in love with her.
Yeah, I'm like,
why was everybody in love with her?
Yeah.
What, like, yeah, every boy kept coming forward and being like, I loved her. I'm like, what do you mean?
Like, there was nothing about her that was
she kind of just kept to herself and, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Everybody loved her.
That's one thing that I didn't get. Although, at the same time, I was a complete loser in school, so the thought of anybody being in love with me was like, what's that? That's a complete foreign concept.
Yeah.
How do we get on that? Watch Avatar.
TV.
Watch Avatar. I don't want to be friends with you until you watch that.
One thing I hate about this show is Clay. What's his real name? Dylan Minnette. Why did he have a cut on his forehead the whole time and then he got another one on top of it?
I don't remember.
It made me so annoyed. Because, I don't remember what happened. Oh, he falls off his bike in the beginning of the show and he's got, like, this cut. And I know that it happens, like over the course of, like, a couple weeks. But then he gets another... It starts to heal and then he gets hit in the head in the same spot.
Are you serious? I don't remember
I just hate
this.
it. I think it's so ridiculous. It made me annoyed because I could tell it was fake. It didn't look real.
They just slapped a Band-Aid on it.
He had it the whole time. And then he got another one as soon as it was about to... And I was like, oh my god, this is so annoying.
I don't remember that.
Because they were climbing... Him and, Tony? Tony makes him climb up this mountain. And he's ahead of him and he kicks a rock and it hits him in the head in the same spot. I hate it. I do like him, though. Dylan Minnette.
I do remember thinking to myself,
I like his band.
Just listen to the tapes. Just finish listening to it. Stop.
I think that's
stop
why
dramatically ripping the headphones off. Like, just get through it.
I know. And then, oh my god, I can't remember any of their names because they're all so bland. What's his name? The blonde kid that they used to be in the friend group with him. I don't know.
I watched this so long ago. I have no idea.
He's like, yeah, I listened to it like twice in one night. And I'm like, that's how you do it. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he like gave them away so many times and he gets them back, you can't listen to it, I'm like,
okay, wait.
just stay home and stop getting on your bike because you keep almost getting hit by a car. It makes me so mad. But I think that's why I watched the whole thing, is because it kept cutting away from the tapes and it was like,
yeah.
I need a better word for what I was about to say. Not edging.
The anticipation just kept
But yes, but like I had to keep watching because I had to keep coming back to the tapes. It was drawn out. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna get so much hate for this.
Do it. That's what
Actually, I'm not gonna get hate for it because nobody bothers to comment.
Unless whatever you say bothers me so much, but it probably won't.
I'm gonna get canceled for this one because it's not gonna come out right. I'm gonna put my foot in my mouth. Sorry in advance. I'm gonna say it though. So the one blonde character, he with the black friend and then the two girls and the guy.
Yes, that's who I was talking about.
Yeah, whatever his name is.
What's his name?
I can't remember.
Ryan.
But I remember originally watching the show and they were in the cafe or something. They were sitting there and it was at the beginning of the show, so in my head I was like, oh, they just might not know what they're going to be doing with the character yet. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, he's gay.
I thought he was gay too!
He's 100% gay.
Is he going to be maybe later?
I have no idea. But
maybe later.
What really threw me off is, so you're watching the show, you begin it, they're all sitting there talking, the two girls, the guy, and I'm like, okay, he's gay. It's pretty obvious.
I thought so too.
But then all of a sudden, a couple episodes later, him and the black girl start dating. And I'm like, whoa, Jessica, okay.
Yes.
They start dating. I'm like, okay, now I have to rewire all of the
I'm not convinced
thoughts.
he's not.
Well, he's gay in real life.
Oh.
And so what I'm wondering is if they
He
just
might be
didn't
later in the
have, if
show.
they didn't have his character fleshed out fully to be able to say, hey, act this way. So he was just acting as, you know, he was just being him in the
Mhm.
beginning. But then they had him be straight and being with her. And because he got mad that she wouldn't sleep with him. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, but you're gay. I was like, okay, wait a second. No, you're not. So I have to backtrack and be like, okay, I have to look at all those interactions at first as like,
Maybe he'll come out
I was
later
like-
in the show.
I don't know.
Did you
But
know
it just threw
that
me
is
off.
his name Tony, the one who keeps making Clay listen to the tape?
Chris Shaw. I don't know.
The guy with the car.
I don't know. The car. What?
Did you think that he was gay?
I don't remember.
Well, he was.
Sure.
Like, he came out later in the show.
Okay.
I'm just
Again,
wondering
I watched
if
this
you
when it
caught on
originally
to it.
came out, so I
This is
don't.
like 7 years ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I don't remember. And it wasn't something that I was so
It's just so
infatuated
cringe.
with it.
I
yeah.
guess maybe it was the times. But like it's like in the first episode when she has a crush on the Justin guy, and so she gets on the bus because she knows that he'll get on the bus, but she doesn't actually take the bus. So she gets off the bus.
Oh, yeah.
And she goes, she's like, "Bye, handsome," and she bites her lip, and I was like,
Oh.
mm.
Ew.
And he's like,
Ew.
"Hannah Baker." It's so bad.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, not my
I
cup
like
of tea.
it makes me hate her, which is not the point.
My interests have drastically changed. I don't watch
But I
TV
think
in period.
I think it might have
just
been
in
the
general.
times.
Might have been the times.
That it
Sign
was
of the
that cringe.
times.
Dylan Minnette, love his band.
He's a band.
He's in a band.
Oh,
It's very good.
what's the band name?
It's called the Wallows.
Okay,
Very good.
cool.
You would like it.
Sure,
It's good.
I believe you.
Although he was dating a girl who was in a band, they're a band no longer, that I used to like, and she is a lot younger than him, which is fine, but they started dating when she was like 16. I don't know.
Okay.
Don't know the details. Let's
Well.
look up how old he is. I
Well,
do like
maybe
him.
they were dating and they just weren't doing the deed.
Mhm.
We'll go with that, maybe. Or maybe he's not as old as we think.
He is 27. She is... Oh, she's only 23. Whatever.
That's fine. That's fine.
Whatever. I thought it was way more.
Oh my goodness. What else is going on in life?
I've got one.
What's that?
Does your mom ever do this thing
Oh, probably.
where, like, even though she knows something about you, she'll, like, go buy you something that, like, totally is in opposite favor of whatever it is?
Oh, no.
Oh.
She'll know that if I have even the slightest interest in something, she will bombard me with it.
Like, I'll be like, okay, Mom, I'm trying not to eat any dairy anymore. It's not good for me. And she goes and buys me, like, 10 100% yogurt. 100% yogurt. What is it called? Whole milk yogurt.
Oh my god.
That kind of thing.
An attempt was made. She heard dairy and she ran with it.
I
That's
don't
it.
know what happened, but I eat it. Anyway, the point is that I use like a glove to wash myself. What do you call it?
A loofah, like
but it's a glove.
Yeah, exfoliation.
An
glove.
exfoliating glove to shower. I think that she would know that because we share a shower. She bought me
Not
a
the
loofah.
glove, hopefully.
Not the glove.
Okay.
She bought me a loofah, and I don't want it,
Yeah.
but I appreciate it, so I use it. Hey, if you use a loofah out there, you are not clean! Oh my god! That thing doesn't do anything! It doesn't do anything! Ew!
What kind of loofah?
Just a standard,
Okay,
a ball of fluff thing.
is it nylon? Because loofah is like the plant.
A poof.
A poof. A puff. A nylon puff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not clean if you use one.
That's
Actually, you're disgusting.
harsh.
You are.
I think it's definitely
No.
user dependent.
Mm-mm.
Why?
Because I even tried to really get clean.
How do you
Like,
know
I
you're...
tried to scrub, and it's not doing anything.
Okay,
It's
well,
just,
there's a
like,
difference between being
grazing.
clean and being exfoliated. You can be clean without full on exfoliating.
No, yeah, but there's a level.
Because a lot
Because
of people.
I think that if you have a bar of soap and you glide it over your skin and rinse, you're not clean.
No, you're clean. You're not exfoliated.
You're not clean.
I'm
not clean.
wrong.
I'm not clean.
You're just not exfoliated. Because some people will exfoliate like once a week because enough has built up. Like, okay, time to exfoliate. But it's not technically necessary like every day. But you want to be clean. What? We've talked about this before. I've always said, yes, exfoliate, especially before you go get a massage, because I don't want to be your exfoliant. But you don't have to do that every day. You don't have to scratch a layer of your skin off every day.
I don't think I'm scratching. I think I'm just clean.
Well, an exfoliating glove is going to be scratching.
It's not that. It's not abrasive, though.
Well, then you're not clean.
It's just there's more pressure. Because there's no
What do you
poof.
think people are doing?
There's no poof, so there's more pressure. Because it's your hand. So you can go like this. With a poof, there's no even if you're pressing, there's no pressure.
Yeah.
I did press. There's no pressure.
You're just used to one way.
You're not clean if you're I'm serious. It didn't do anything.
Do you think I'm dirty?
But you use a thing, don't you?
I use that on my back.
You use a poof for the rest of you?
Yeah.
But what about when you exfoliate?
Again, it's user dependent. Okay, so when you have a poof, okay, if you have it in your hand and you apply pressure, you can have enough pressure.
It didn't feel the same, though. The sensation wasn't
That's because
the same.
you're used to an exfoliating glove, which is more abrasive.
Also, it's not as limber.
That's
it's
also
not
because
as
it's
aerodynamic.
new. That's because it's new.
Like, you can't get in between your toes or nothing.
You can. Once it kind of loosens up a little bit. That's the thing. If you're using just like a condensed puff, I can see why you're saying it's hard, because you can't get leverage with that kind of thing.
There's no leverage.
When a puff loosens up a little bit, it's a total different story.
I haven't used one in so long. I don't even remember how to.
If you like the glove, stick with the glove, but don't be so. I'm not
My
dirty.
mom got me a loofah.
Got you a puff,
A poof.
a poof. I like my poof.
So I just have to wait it out?
You
I
have
just
to
be dirty?
work with a little bit. No.
It's very, like, slippery. There's no traction on it.
I think this is a user error. I just
How could it be?
plenty of people use a puff.
I
And
get it wet. I put soap on it. I have liquid soap for my body.
Okay.
And then I
What was that now?
and then I
Yeah.
work it up with my hands. And then
And you scrub.
nothing's happening though. It's just gliding. It's just a foamy, glidey mess.
Then user error.
How?
Don't listen to Mary Grace. She's wrong. User error.
No.
Yeah.
How? What
Am
can
I
I be
clean?
doing differently?
Am I clean?
Yes,
Thank you.
I think.
Then it is user error.
But what do I do? What do I do? Just wait it out until it starts working?
You work it.
I worked.
You didn't. No. Wrong.
I swear to God, I put so much pressure that I felt the center of it. And it's still not doing anything. I felt whatever kind of knot is holding that all together.
Yeah, you're just being insecure about it because you're used to one way. You're clean. If you use a puff, it's got the No, what I do want to try is that African.
Yeah.
Yeah, exfoliating net. Yeah.
I'm insecure.
What?
That's what you said. You said you're insecure about it.
Did I say that?
Did
I
you
don't
say
remember. No, I don't think I did.
Yes, you did.
I just feel like you're used to one way, and so you're not
Yeah.
not comfortable with this one yet.
So you're saying that I'm just clean, I don't realize it?
You just haven't gotten used to it. Then again, you're just nasty all the time. So,
Yeah.
exfoliating or not, you just gross.
I need to do it.
Yeah.
Although I just feel like I don't know.
On that note, Mary Grace is gross. We'll talk at you next time.
Oh, we're leaving.
Yeah. Well, we're at 53.
Okay.
This is a good solid That's not the
Mary
point.
Grace is gross.
Mary Grace is.
No,
Gross.
that's not the conclusion that we need to come to. The conclusion is that I'm cleaner a little bit more than everybody else at all times.
She's gross.
How?
She's gross.
Okay, bye.
Bye.